Meep, how's it going, man? Welcome to the show. I haven't even booted the game up, but I'm nervous that when I boot this up, it's not gonna work right. I'm a little concerned. Linger, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Quite a few people can still pick, because quite a few people are opt-ins, but we're getting to that point. We're getting to that point. Boot it up. Boot it up. Profit, 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 profit. I like that. It looks like it's good so far. This is good. I was real nervous that it wasn't gonna work out. What are you doing? Trying to put a link? I don't think links work. Before you do a Royal Rumble, you might want to test it off stream. Mine crashes by 9 or more. Really? Okay. We can do that. Are you, Linger, I'm curious, are you using custom created superstars? Like people you download? Wow, yeah, tournament. I picked Gargano! Meep is using his final pick on Gargano. Is that what you're doing? Tribal Chief says, I picked Gargano. I have Meep in for Gargano first. Oh, wait. No, you're right. I'm sorry. Tribal Chief, you're right. Sorry. I had to scroll up. You're good. You're correct. Yes, but I can run without created wrestlers, and it would still crash. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm wondering what that's all about, because, again, never had that issue before. I've had, I have not had that issue in this game with Royal Rumble, so I will check that out before we do that. And, I mean, if that's the case, then, no biggie. There's always something to be done. There's always something that we could do. So it looks like Tribal Chief is taking Johnny Gargano. And I think that's a great pick. Johnny Gargano has a title opportunity. We're getting completely demonetized here by staying on this entrance here, but whatever. It's fine. Whatever. We did have some lag Monday, but it cleared itself up pretty quick. I think it was mostly an isolated incident, but we're gonna go again. We're gonna see if it is. If it's not, then we have like a pattern, So let's see if Johnny Gargano is indeed available. And it looks like he is. Tribal Chief using his pick tonight on Johnny Gargano. And I don't know how to spell Johnny. I don't know if it's with 2 H's. I'm pretty sure it's with 2 N's, but thanks for the heart attack, lol. Yeah. It's because more superstars in the ring, and it has crashed on me. Oh, okay. It could be the PS4. Might be. Could be. I turned the in-game music off. We still have about 5 minutes before we officially start, because who picked up Gargano? Tribal Chief RR picked up Gargano. I tried to get here quick, yeah. I guess Gargano was a pretty crazy pick. I mean, he's got that title opportunity, right? Man, he did pretty good. Chad Gable's like, fine, hey, I'm still here. People putting disrespect onto Gable. Wasn't even here yesterday, and he picks him up. I wasn't here yesterday. Were people here yesterday? Or do you mean Monday? Last time. Yeah, okay, yeah, I will test it, Linger. And then if not, like, the Royal Rumble's so fun, but there's so many things you could do to make it different, right? Immediately in my head, I'm thinking, like, main event World Series of Poker type stuff, where it got so big, so many people wanted to enter the main event that they had to do it in flights. So it's like, if I have to do 10-man Royal Rumble, then that would, wouldn't be too crazy. I was waiting for you to start a stream. Look at that. Anticipation. I like it. I almost grabbed Gargano last stream, but he didn't advance. That's true. But he does have the title. Like what? Either way, Bobby still took the belt. Can't complain too much. Yeah. We got the The collectors collecting. It's nice. Please say about he's got Roman and Gargano. So adding me doesn't work in my thing. So I know in Twitch chat it like highlights it. It doesn't do that here. Oh, and Meet Me, like you do a lot of chats. So it's like if I read every single one of your chats, like it would I'd be here all night. So it's like sometimes like I'll just read them and then I'll move on, right? And I'll usually kind of keep the chats focused on what we're talking about for the most part. So like if ever I skip over a comment, it's not because I didn't read it, though. Unless it's like a question and I don't acknowledge it, then yeah, probably go ahead and shoot that back at me. But if it's like just a statement, it's like, yeah, okay, I read it. Everybody else read it. I don't need to reread it. He's my final pick. Oh, 3 more picks. Gotta think. Yes, think. But I mean, we still have, we got a big pay-per-view Sunday. We've got matches official. We have Gargano taking on Roman Reigns. Do I have them? I'm wondering if I tweeted that outright. I don't think I tweeted that outright today. I'm trying to think if I did or not. I'm not quite sure that I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did tweet this, correct. And by tweet, I mean Instagram. Instagram is where you can find all the behind the scenes, like, hey, this is what we're going to do for a schedule. It usually gets hit up on Twitter as well. Christian will be taking on Drew McIntyre tonight in the main event. We do have Papa Shango and Pete Dunne starting us off with a singles match. Winner will receive a T-Mode championship opportunity, as well as Drew and Christian. They're going to receive one as well. I got to book some matches for this Sunday. So we're still digesting some Domino's pizzas, so I will be doing that quite a bit. Just I'm lucky I'm not asleep because, man, eating half of a Domino's pizza is quite a feat. And then we have the classic NXT Women's Title Tournament as well tonight. And I was gonna get the tournament pickup. That way it's up and ready to go. So I'm hearing that AEW and NXT had pretty killer shows. Is that what I hear? I'm guessing. What pizza do you like? Pepperoni pineapple. It's the only choice. We're going to get started here in about a minute. Nikki Cross or Carmella? I think Nikki Cross was a solid pickup, but my problem with her last season is that she didn't get picked a whole lot. You did not tweet. I'm pretty sure I did. It's possible. Chad Gable is still there. I have Roman, Gargano, Rhea Ripley, and I think I have Lita too. Tribal Chief, you have Roman, Rhea, Ripley, Johnny Gargano, and if you have Lita, I would have written that down. It's possible that you took her. I don't think so. Oh, no. No. Is Lita in tonight's tournament? No. Didn't we do... Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't somebody... And I don't remember quite who it was. I can't remember if it was between Nike or Tribal Chief. I'm pretty sure it might have been actually Nike. Oh, maybe... No, I don't think it was Nike. I think it might have been Tribal Chief. I think Tribal Chief caught me when I was playing Assassin's Creed, picked somebody, but I never wrote it down. So then we came back, and I wrote down their first pick, and then I was going to have them choose a second pick, and I don't remember who that was. Who was that? Does anybody remember? Or was it you? Respect gone. That's fair. It's okay. Barbecue chicken pizza is the best. I used to work at Domino's, and I have a small hate for you now. Okay. I'm gonna get China. Meep Meep says, wait, hold up, Meep Meep. Meep Meep, you do have one final pick, so I need a final answer, because I feel like you've, like, thrown out, like, 3 different options. China's been taken, I'm gonna take Carmella. Okay, Meep Meep wants Carmella. Go ahead and confirm that. And I will, I'll give it to you. 2 other people, it was me. Okay, Tribal Chief, let's see. It's Lita and Trish versus 2 other people. Lita and Trish are challenging Nikki and Von Braun for the titles. Confirmed. Meep Meep is taking for his pick for the evening. Carmella. Are we sure Carmella's not picked? Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure her and Mickie James got destroyed in the tag team match, but no worries. It was you. Okay, Tribal Chief, do you remember what happened? Like who did you pick? I think early in the night you picked somebody, and then and would you have picked? Let's see. God damn it! I'm very forgetful. I'm very forgetful. See, now you know what? This might be the one good reason not to legalize marijuana, like marijuana or weed or CBD or THC, any of those things. Is I'm already a forgetful son of a bitch. Like, it might get way worse. Tribal Chief, remind me of your picks. I don't have Lita here, so I'm going to give the rights to Lita to you, so no one can swipe her away from you, but we just need to figure that out, because I don't really remember. I know you weren't here for, like, Sunday stream or something, but you were here for, like, the Saturday or Friday stream when I was playing Assassin's Creed, and I remember taking your pick, but not, like, writing it down. I just don't remember what it was. Yeah, we're sure. Domino's made me hate pineapple eaters, dude. Prepping it sucked, and when it cooked, it smelled weird, and it was hard to clean. Oh, I worked at Papa Murphy's, so I didn't have to prep anything. Like, all we did was put the pizza together, wrap it, and we gave it to people to cook at home, take and bake. So it was a different experience for me. But so my philosophy is you get pizza, right? And it's bread, sauce, it's cheese, meat. Okay. The pepperoni at Papa Murphy's specifically was pretty spicy. It was like, okay, it gives you a little good kick. To equal out the kick with some flavor, with some sweetness, with some good stuff, you put the pineapple on there, okay? Calms down the pepperoni, evens out the food. It evens it out. It's a good, even taste. Then we had Parmesan shaker top, which you would do a light sprinkle over. Pretty solid. Gives it a good texture. It didn't, I mean, the taste was different a little bit, but it was more for texture for me. And then we had yellow top shaker, which I don't really know what was in that. I think it was like parsley and some other things, like oregano, things like that. And you do a light topping of that, and that gives it like this really garlicky, like bang. Like, not garlic, but like spicy, like bang. And man, that pizza, man, I'd kill. I stole a lot of pizza. A lot of pizza. I felt like I deserved it, though. I got paid, like, way below minimum wage. Or what the minimum wage should have been. And I did a supervisor's work for, grunt pay, so. I took Nikki and Carmella and Cedric and Ali. Nikki, Carmella, Cedric, Ali. Yep, I have that as your records. That's true. I hope you know Carmella is not going to win. Is she in this tournament tonight? Oh, she is. Look at that. 99% sure I picked up Lita. I do remember somebody picking up Lita. I just don't remember who, so that makes sense. I picked Lita, and I said I was thinking of picking The Fiend. Oh, gotcha. Was thinking of picking The Fiend for my last pick. I remember someone teasing The Fiend as well. See, here's the problem with being... Like now we have, we have, 8 viewers right now. The show hasn't even started, which is fantastic. I love that. But, of course, every good there's... it swings both ways, right? It's going to be harder for me to keep track of these things. I'm going to have to write these things down more. So, I will give you the rights to Lita, Tribal Chief. But if Lita, I don't think she's going to get any points tonight, so I don't think it's an issue. I don't know. Make sure. Just like, hey, you wrote that down, right? Right? Just make sure. Keep me accountable. He put whoever you took on the roster before. Well, here's the thing. The timeline doesn't add up, because he picked Roman Reigns the night of the debut. Rhea Ripley, I'm pretty sure he picked up like Saturday when I was playing Assassin's Creed, and I forgot to write it down. And then he came in, I feel like on Monday, and said, hey, so I've got 3 people, this is my 4th pick. But I was like, oh, no, I didn't write anybody down for you. And he was like, oh, it was this person. And it was Rhea Ripley. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to give you Rhea Ripley because of the Saturday thing. And then I'm going to let you have the opportunity to choose later tonight after the tournament comes out. And I don't think he ever chose. So, maybe you were thinking of choosing Lita, Tribal Chief? I don't know. I'll give you the rights to Lita, though, because I'm unsure. I don't know. I'd have to go back in my records. I'm going to give you the rights to Lita. I'll go back and check. It'll be easy for me to find, but I don't think anyone else is picking Lita, so I don't think it's going to be a big issue. Be right back. I'm going to watch it on TV. I only took of them off my old roster. Are you sure? Well, if you guys change your picks like 5 minutes after you pick them. Oh, cause. Gotcha. I was like, Vosh. I'm not Vosh. Vosh is an internet lefty. Okay, I'm going to start the show. I think we have everything in place. We just need to begin. So let's begin. Here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. It is, it's going to be good times tonight. Good times tonight. Let's see. Oh, good. I have sound. That's perfect. Okay, we're starting off the show. And I assume that we may have some lag. Maybe. I'm not going to rule it out. It absolutely could happen. So, with that in mind... Oh, there was also a finisher I was going to change, but I never did. Oh, I think it was like Sasha Banks, but I think we did that. Okay, never mind. So... If it happens, and we will roll with it, okay? I'm recording, so it shouldn't be an issue. And it's just going to be one of those things. Now, if it does lag again, cool. We kind of know that maybe multi-streaming takes too much bandwidth or whatever, and we need to figure that out. We need to figure a fix to it. If it doesn't happen, then we know it was an anomaly, or maybe it was just a bad day on Monday. Who knows? Maybe it was just the after effects of eating a fortuneless fortune cookie. Who knows? With that being said, folks, T-Mode, let's begin. Papa Shango, Pete Dunne, these guys are battling for an opportunity at a T-Mode championship. Papa Shango has had a less than impressive career in T-Mode, as well as Pete Dunne. But, Pete Dunne's selected in the chat by Q, I believe. So, if he does win, he will get to choose the title. Of course, one that's not already booked up in... a storyline. So, can you check to see if I'm out of picks? I think you have 2 more, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Welcome back, by the way. Hello. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Papa Shango. Ladies and gentlemen, Papa Shango got involved real quick this season. I think on our debut night, he came out, interfered, interrupted, and said, I'm going to be a force this season. Immediately enters into a T-Mode tournament, gets bounced out of the first round. We didn't expect much from Papa Shango, but here he is, causing more grief, causing more interferences, more interruptions, and earning himself a shot, a #1 contendership opportunity. He's just got to get past one guy. The Bruiserweight. Take a soda drink.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne, man. Pete Dunne makes his way down to the ring, and this is somebody who was selected in the chat, entered into a T-Mode tournament, got beat, but because it was, not clean and there was some issues going on, Pete Dunne got an opportunity to amend that. He did so earning himself a spot here in this number one contendership matchup. Pete Dunne is owned in the chat, and the owner of Pete Dunne, Q, will get opportunities to say, hey, you know what, maybe I want to go after this person. Or maybe this person. Maybe I want to go after the top dog. Maybe I want to go after, like, Edge or something. Like, you know who really is? It's really up to Pete Dunne and his representative in the chat what his career might be, because he's already burned one team mode tournament. This is a pretty big, important match for Pete Dunne. Is the lag clear? I think so. Remember who I picked? I know I have Dream, but memory is foggy on who my first pick was. You took Bianca Belair and Velveteen Dream. You took Bianca Belair and Velveteen Dream. Okay, so you took Bianca, and I was very excited because I wanted Bianca Belair on Monday. And I was like, nobody picked her. Nobody took Bianca. And then someone was like, no. Somebody has Bianca. And I was like, who? I was like, the New Day. I was like, who? And lo and behold, it was you. So, good forethought there, because Bianca Belair is, she beat Tamina pretty decisively on Monday, and that's one win away from a title opportunity. Now, tonight we're doing a women's team mode tournament. If there's beef, we'll have a match on Friday, and then maybe Friday night's main event is Bianca versus the winner of that match, heading to this Sunday's pay-per-view. Of course, War Games in the real world, Judgment Day for us, for a women's title opportunity. So Bianca Belair was a very good pick, and she looked really, really good on Monday night against Tamina. Did he say he wanted Lita 4 days ago? I believe that he said he was going to take Lita, or he was thinking about it. If not Monday, then it must have been Saturday. Did I stream Saturday? I might have streamed Saturday. I might have streamed some random shit Saturday. And if it wasn't Saturday, then it was Friday. It might have been Friday. So, like, this is one of those things that I'm going to have to go back into my memory and just quickly zoom through and look at the comments and find. So I'm just going to give him the rights to Lita now. And if it's accurate, if it's true, fair enough. If it's not, then, you know, I'll let him know at the beginning of next stream, which will be Friday. And we'll deal with it at the beginning of next stream. I will release her to free agency again. I'll release the hold, and then whoever picks her up, picks her up. Beth Phoenix has not been selected, correct? So, real quick, can I get a check? Because my preview is a bit framey, and I don't know what that is. I don't think it's my game. It might be my... I don't think it's my game. I just think it's because it's over on that screen, and it's going a little crazy. 5401. Write it down. Oh, thank you, Vincent. Good job. Good job. Yeah. I'm just gonna write stuff down now. Pete Dunne to the top. Yikes. Oh my god. Top rope elbow. What has this match turned into? Pete Dunne is down in the red. Papa Shango having a great match right now. Top rope elbow. Taking almost a coffin drop elbow from Pete Dunne. Papa Shango getting back up. Pete Dunne has two finishers, though. Off the ropes, brings him back. Nice arm drag. Pete Dunne's feeling good. All right, you got it, Beth. Big DDT here from Papa Shango. Another DDT taking him down. I said from, I probably should have said to Papa Shango. A third? Is he going for... Oh shit, I thought he was going to go for three. No, he's going for a nasty suplex. Just tossing Shango. Has Shango down to the red. Going for the pin. 1, 2. It's a kick out from Papa Shango. 5401, end of stream. Did he say yes, he did? I see no issues. So, okay, you see no issues with the stream. Okay, but you're giving me a timestamp of one of my videos. Okay, I'll check that out. I don't want to check it out on stream because Watching a YouTube video of my own kind of like usually messes with my stream. I can watch any other YouTube video and it's not usually a problem, but it is what it is. Big takedown here. 1. Kick out right away at a 1 count. Oh, Pete Dunne, not done. 2 finishers though, ready to go. Papa Shango. Ooh, he just had that much of a finisher. And he hits it. The shoulder breaker, he hits it. He's gonna have to drag him. Is he gonna... He doesn't drag him. He doesn't finish him. Pete Dunne with the reversal. Dunne floats over. DDT again to Papa Shango. He's just been DDTing Papa Shango this entire match. And that's only of the second half of the match that we did see. Back into the ring, Pete Dunne using his ability. He used his either red or yellow ability, and he is looking to finish this here with his finishing move, the one I can never remember the name of. Face first, Papa Shango's down, and this looks pretty good to me. 1, 2, 3. Pete Dunne heads to Judgment Day this Sunday with a title opportunity, and it'll be up to Q in the chat what he would like to do. If Q does not respond, or let's say Q goes away, or whatever happens, then, I mean, we'll just go, okay, well, what's best for Pete Dunne? What is Pete Dunne, the character? What would be best for him? So that's typically what would happen if, you know, a representative is not around to make a pick, but, you know, I think Q is more than capable, more than apt to be able to choose correctly. Now, I will warn you that some of the title slots might not be updated. It's been a kind of a crazy week for me at work, but I digress. Speaking of, I don't think I've clocked out yet. I forgot to clock out, which kind of sucks, but, yeah, well, what is... Now I gotta think about who I want to go for there. It's exactly right. You gotta think about it. Alright, here we go, folks. It is time to begin our T-Mode tournament. Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, Josie Jane, Alexa Bliss, Dana Brooke, Billie Kay, China Carmella. Okay, I like it. This is good. This is good. So right now I have Roman, Lita. Sounds like a dominant group of people. Okay, so he said that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I did not put that in. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to him because it sounds correct to me. Okay. Now the last time that it did get laggy was when we started the tournament. So we'll keep that in mind, but we're going to continue on. Here we go. And we're at the Mae Young Classic. I forgot that we did this. I really like this arena. It's just simple. Looks good. I like it. Dana's gonna win. China's gonna win. Man, you just guessing everything. Lita was my third pick. I think so as well. I picked Lita during the Assassin's Creed stream, but Rhea was my second pick. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Tribal Chief. I'm pretty sure we got confirmation. Linger, thank you so much for helping me out. I highly appreciate that. And yeah, we're gonna give it to you. Again, like, no one was picking Lita. You would have picked her next stream anyway. She's not going to get any points before now and then, so...
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to
Looked good to Linger. It's good enough for me.
Scotland,
Nikki Cross. Now, we haven't seen much of her now. I picked her up last season because she looked damn impressive in the match against Paige. I think this was for a vacant NXT Women's title. Paige ended up winning that tournament. I believe she is still your NXT Women's Team Champion. Nikki Cross looked really good, and I was impressed. I was also impressed with Paige, who did end up winning that tournament. So I picked Nikki Cross. I was like, she looks good. She looks impressive. She just wasn't picked. She wasn't picked, and it was sad. But it is what it is. I had to go my separate ways from Nikki Cross. I'm not upset that she's off Team Profit. We just, you know, we're doing different things, right? We're seeing different people, me and Nikki Cross. So, I wish good luck to Nikki Cross. We'll see if she can get that good luck. I mean, it's the first tournament for her, I believe, this season. We'll see how it affects her. Had Pete Dunne win that match? Like with the Dominator or something. Iconic. I say it weird because I can't do a falsetto voice.
From Sydney, Australia,
I could try.
Peyton Royce.
I connect. It just sounds like Miss Piggy. I can't do it. Peyton Royce. Alright, so we got Peyton Royce coming down to the ring. Now, Peyton Royce did a decent job in team mode last season, season 2, but not to the point of winning titles. So let's see if she can turn that around. Of course, I'm a big fan of the Iconics. I love Peyton Royce. I love Billie Kay. I love the gimmick. I love the team. I love the entrance music. I love the accents. I love everything about the Iconics. Except that they don't win a whole lot. Yeah, and maybe their wrestling ability could be a bit better, but, you know, I do like the Iconics, and hopefully Peyton Royce can get something going here. I think she's an interesting character. Alright, here we go. Interesting first round matchup between Peyton Royce and Nikki Cross. These are two people who I don't think I've seen wrestle in team mode before. Of course, we've seen them wrestle in real life. We got Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross taking on Peyton and Billie, probably for the NXT tag titles once upon a time. So it's probably a matchup we've seen in real life, but I don't remember it. Get some pin here on Peyton Royce. Go for Peyton Royce, and Peyton Royce gets a kick out. It's a little soon. It's a little early. You got to beat your opponent down just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We have been a little bit of an update on all the social medias. Instagram, I'm trying to stay as daily as I can on those. But again, this week's been a little bit nuts, a little bit crazy. Okay, running like 5 different social medias and a T-Mode series and trying desperately to blitz through Assassin's Creed before Cyberpunk comes out. Trying to rewatch House of Cards, Supernatural. I'm rewatching Walking Dead. Like all of these things, and I'm watching His Dark Materials on HBO. It's a lot. It's a lot. We are busy with not so busy things, right? Like you would think, oh well, I mean, you're just watching TV and playing video games. Like yeah. I mean, it's in my description. I'm addicted to entertainment. It's fun. I enjoy it. I like critiquing it. I like being a part of it. And to do that, we got to keep the grind up. So it's been a bit crazy. We're understanding a little bit more about TikTok. I'm understanding the trends. I've seen more of them offline, and I just go, okay, I get it. I understand. I feel like I know what I can use it for. And whenever I do watch wrestling again, I feel like there's things that I could do to possibly bring people in to T-Mode from the TikTok app, and that was the original goal. But there's other things that I really like doing. Of course, I'm a big fan of TV shows and movies, so we're going to be seeing quite a bit of TV shows and movies, reactions, reviews, skits, whatever I might think of for a TikTok on those types of things. You'll see quite a bit of that. I already have 2 about His Dark Materials, and yeah, it's interesting because they've got more hits and more likes than maybe any of my YouTube videos in the past year. I think maybe my last biggest video was probably the T-Mode sliders, or sorry, the 2K20 sliders. So, yeah, I think this was the correct decision. Understand TikTok, disseminate it, use it as our advertising agency, because that's where everybody's at. That's where everyone's at. Everyone's on TikTok. You know, and you have grandparents. I mean, the amount of people on TikTok is wild. It's like YouTube levels of popular back in 2011. Like YouTube was the thing, and it still kind of is. But man, when it popped big. Nice. What a crossface here. I remember saying this before, but the crossface definitely should be Nikki Cross's finisher. Absolutely. Big crossbody going for the pin. No good. Nikki Cross kicks out. Peyton Royce is going to get the buff. I like this. She also has the running ability. Might be seeing Billie Kay if she needs her. Right now she's looking pretty good, though. I mean, maybe a lack of momentum. But other than that, she's doing pretty solid. The bitter end. No, you're good. Where you watch Walking Dead, I want to see on Netflix. Netflix has almost all the seasons. I want to go to Netflix. Peyton Royce gets hit with a neck breaker. Signature move incoming. Picks her up. Fireman's carry position. Drops her down with a driver. No run-in. Yikes. It's going to go for a pin here. 1, 2, 3. Nikki Cross beats Peyton Royce. And there it is. First round matchup just like that. I told you. Don't sleep on her. And as we get to this next matchup here, I'm going to put in Beth for Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I'm also going to update this tournament bracket. What a great win by Nikki Cross. Okay, alright, we'll move on to the next one. This tournament might go a little quick tonight, which might be a good thing. We had a bit of a long intro, but yeah, it happens. Alright, we got Alexa Bliss taking on Josie Jane. I believe Alexa Bliss is a T-Mode champion, if I'm not mistaken. Boom, 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 boom. Phoenix is in.
Making her way to
How's it going, Josie Jane?
From Los Angeles, Josie Jane.
Welcome to T-Mode. We saw her in Season 2. We didn't know who she was. We still kind of don't know who she is, but she impressed us in Season 2, if you don't remember. She did have a pretty solid matchup. I don't remember who it was against, but it was a solid matchup. Like, she earned her name, Josie Jane. So if she can work upon that, build upon that base of how we know her, a little bit of a newer superstar here in T-Mode in terms of not having a whole lot of experience. Alexa Bliss. Ladies and gents, I'm super curious. Now, Q has Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is a former... No, she's the current women's champion. So why doesn't she have her title? Curious. Or unless... Hold up. Maybe she got beat. And I didn't update that last tab, which is possible. But I'm pretty sure she ended the season. Okay, so she ended the season with the title. So where is her title? I remember her being the SmackDown Women's title champion. Okay. I think Alexa Bliss is indeed the SmackDown Women's champ. So I'm gonna put that in. A pump handle STO. I don't really like that though. It's called the Bitter End for Done. The Bitter End is a good name, but it's hard for me to remember that. I do like that name, but it's like really hard. It's like it doesn't really much. Yeah, like I just don't watch, you know, NXT UK or even NXT these days enough to know that. Cross has always been underrated. I think so. I think that's a fair, observant comment. She got her hand broke. Ronda and Chyna broke Jane's hand. Oh, that's right. I remember. Oh my god, I remember that. Yeah, when it glitched out. Meet Meep remembers. I'm ready to see tonight's tournament. My roster is feeling kinda low. Becky's champ. Becky's the champ now. How is Becky the champ? Becky won it. Becky won it on T-Mode. Oh, okay. But why did we do a T-Mode? Wait, what? Why did we... Wait, okay, I might have made a mistake. Uh-oh. Becky won it on a T-Mode. Let me take a look here. Why did we do that? Because the first T-Mode was the, I don't know. Why did we do that? Maybe it was just vacant. Why did her title get taken off of her? It shouldn't have. At the end of Season 2, she was absolutely the champ. So why would Unification Night... Why would I do Bliss versus Becky? Or why would it be for the SmackDown title? Unless... she might have gotten an extra point that she didn't deserve before the end of the season. Okay. That's the likely option. And this was before I started doing these notes on these weeks here. Or at least extensive notes. Okay, so that's possible. Insult to injury here to Josie Jane. Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't think. Man, oof. This match is done. 1-2. I mean, that's a spirited kick out by Josie Jane, but Alexa Bliss has a finisher. She could hit Twisted Bliss. She can wait and hit whatever this is going to be. What's her finisher here? A DDT? Just straight up DDT. Josie Jane. Her neck being compounded. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. That was nasty. And we're going to have Nikki Cross versus Alexa Bliss in the second round. Let's see. Alexa Bliss makes me laugh. I like her. Maybe it was a main event, but you guys told me she won it. It was before Season 2 ended. Alright, I'll have to go back to my records for that one. Twisted Bliss. I do like the Twisted Bliss, but I mean, like, so I'm not a big fan myself of seeing superstars hit moves that are unnecessary. And to me, the Twisted Bliss is unnecessary. Like, her moving in that way is unnecessary. It does more of a hindrance or a damage to her body than it does probably to the other person's. So, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Alright, let's see real quick here. I'm curious. So Becky won it. I think this was on the Friday night SmackDown WCW before the pay-per-view. But I didn't update that because we rushed it. Do you remember? We did 2 episodes of SmackDown WCW before the pay-per-view. And I don't think... So I think... And this could have... Let's see, I'm curious. Did Becky get a title point? So, I think the ending of the season I mean, luckily it didn't come down to a point for Meet Me winning, because I think that Linger is owed another point, because I believe Linger had Becky, correct? Is that right? Because Becky is the SmackDown Women's Champ, meaning at the end of the season, she should have gotten another point for holding that title. Or she already had that point, and I just gave Alexa Bliss an unnecessary point. One of those 2 options is probably what's happened. Good match, Alexa, good match. And she's looking good in the second round, too. YouTube video October 31st, trying to take the title off me already. What the heck, Becky won it. She probably did. I won Season 2, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad it doesn't. So, like, these are things, this is the reason why, like, Season 3, I decided, okay, you know what? I need to take a little bit better accounting in place. And, of course, because, I mean, the more people we have in the game, the more it's going to be difficult. And you guys are just going to have to try to keep me accountable as much as I can. That would be super helpful. Okay, Dana Brooke, Billie Kay, here we go. Here we go. Dana Brooke, I was upset, friends. Can we chat? Let's chat. As Dana Brooke comes out, I like Dana Brooke a lot, but she's kind of fallen off for me. I'm not really cheering much for her anymore.
The following contest is a championship first round match, making her way to the
But I'll tell you what I'm upset about from Monday night. So we continue this ridiculous we hate retribution thing on Raw. For seemingly no reason at all. I was just in the hallway. My brother was watching it, and I look. I'm like, oh, it's Mia Yim. She doesn't have her mask on. That's interesting. Okay, so she's just Mia Yim, or is she requisition, whatever her name is. Retribution. No. Recreational. I don't know. Whatever her name was. Is she that? Or is she Mia Yim? I couldn't tell. Either way, she was with Ali, so I know she was still with them. But, she got rolled up on by Dana Brooke, and it just makes me a little bit upset. It's like, so all of these guys you're just gonna kind of screw over. Mia Yim, fucker. Ali, fucker. Right? Like, all these people, fuck them. So all these people, you're just gonna be like, screw them, we don't really care about them. It's like, it feels bad. Feels bad. Billy Kay! Make her way down the ring. Two more superstars, folks. I just heard Mojo Rawley in my ear. He was real hype. I don't know why it was Mojo Rawley, but it was. Billy Kay coming down to the ring. Now, Billy Kay had an interesting rivalry against Charlotte in Season 2. Remember, when she had the interesting rivalry with Charlotte, it was the first time, I believe, that she used the body double. And Billy Kay had a couple of matches against Charlotte, I believe. And it's interesting because her and Charlotte kind of have the same body type. Like long legs, pretty built, pretty muscular, kind of tall, athletic as hell. And it's just interesting. It's just interesting. It was an interesting matchup, and they had excellent matches too. Season 2 matches between Billy Kay and Charlotte were just really, really good. Another first round matchup here in the T-Mode tournament. Q says, Billy's gonna win. As long as you upload, facts can be checked. And that's the improvement we made from Season 1 to Season 2, is I wanted to get everything logged on YouTube. Everything. All of the T-Modes, at least. Just to have it be there, right? And I think we did that pretty successfully. Season 3, I want to keep a little bit better accounting. We want a concise and a little bit more streamlined stories, and we did that by taking a few of the titles out. Adding some characters in, taking some titles out, seeing if it changes the product a little bit, and I think it will. Always improving here on T-Mode. If you go back to the first T-Mode episode on my YouTube channel, it's not only were we not using Streamlabs, but we were using, I think Twitch had a streaming thing. And it was not great. It was not great. Her mask kept falling off during the match. It wasn't supposed to happen. Her name's Reckoning. That's right. That's right. That's too bad, but you know what? Just wrestle without the mask. I mean, Ali doesn't need a mask. Everybody knows that it's NXT people under the masks. They've said so. They've acknowledged it on air. Hey, I know that guy. Yeah. Right? They don't necessarily need them, in my opinion. Slapjack does. If Slapjack loses his mask, he's done. So, yeah. He needs his mask, but everybody else, I think, can probably survive without it. Which was the game that the first ever T-Mode was on? This one. So 2K20, because the unit... Okay, so here's the story. I don't know, there might be some new people in the chat who haven't heard this story before. 2K20 comes out about a year ago. It's awful. It's awful. Of course, the Bianca Belair, everything's bad. I try to set up a universe mode. It doesn't work. It's clunky. It's boring. It crashes. It breaks. Nothing works. It's really bad. And I decided, well, that's too bad, because basically streaming, my bread and butter is WWE 2K content. and even WWE 2K communities are dying on Twitch. They're just getting more and more watered down. Same old shit everywhere. Interactive mode this and interactive mode that and Celebrity Royal Rumble this. And that's all it ever seemingly is. And it's the same on YouTube with like Pulse and Dank Ops and all these other guys. It's just the same old tired thing again and again. Gordon Perkins have been doing the same thing for 3 years now. And it's good. It's good content. It's just the same old thing. So that bugged me. And I was like, I have to get creative. If I'm going to do WWE content, I have to get creative. Because this game is not a good game on its base level. It needs an extra bell or whistle. And then we just decided to, well, okay, well, what about Play Now mode? What if we did Play Now mode? So I did a couple Play Now modes offline. And I was like, didn't crash. Oh, stuff's happening. People are interfering. Oh, this is fun. And then I was like, okay, interesting. What about tournament mode? I've never done tournament mode before. What if I did? And I think I got this idea from, like, some tournaments that I had seen around, like, sports, the sports world. And I was like, what if I did a tournament every night, just for a different title every night? And that's just how it started out. It was never going to be storylines. It was just going to be a tournament, right? Very UFC based, like brawl for all type stuff, but every night. And as Peyton Royce losing earlier tonight to Nikki Cross, I'm going to give the win to Billy Kay. Is this enough? 1, 2, kick out Dana Brooke. Billy Kay's stressed. So that's how it started. And then ever since then, last December, I think, maybe last January, I think it was the Christmas break, I just decided to do T-Mode. And it's been about a year, and it's been great. It's the longest running thing I've ever done in WWE content ever. It's been the most successful. It's been the most fun. It's been the most random, and it is what it is. It's just a cool idea. It's just a cool idea. Came from my brainchild, and I hope it goes on for at least another year. When it comes to 2K21, I hope that we can bring it back. I don't think I need to do Universe Mode anymore, because everyone does Universe Mode. I don't want that. I want to do my own thing, and T-Mode is basically my baby, and I love it. I love it. I mean, we even have a couple other channels who, I mean, they're not in here in the chat much, but they do follow me on Twitter. We do talk a little bit now and again, and they said they wanted to do their own version of T-Mode, and I said, have at it, go for it. Throw it out there. I think Linger runs a T-Mode, so it's like, yeah, get the idea out there, because if it does pop off and become popular, which I think it deserves to be, you know, there's always that legacy, right? That legacy of, well, where did it come from? Right here. And that's all that really matters to me. DDT takes down Dana Brooke. Go for the pin. End it. End it. End it. 1, 2, 3. Billy Kay, with the help of Peyton Royce, is going to win this matchup. Now, who is Dana Brooke's current tag team partner? Is it Mandy Rhodes? Might be. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, but alright, there we go. We are on the final match of the first round. Billy Kay getting some help from Peyton Royce, and that might continue to be a trend. Here we go. Chyna versus Carmella is our final match in the first round. What happens when you try to opt in and can't because of where you live? So I'll let me cover that, but let me just finish the comments just in case somebody has follow-ups to the beginnings, origins of T-Mode. T-Mode Season 22. That'd be pretty cool. Well, it wouldn't be Season 2K22 or whatever. It would be Season, like, 8. So we're running these, like, UFCs, where this is Season 3, and we've been doing it for almost a year. So, kind of like the video games now have different seasons. Told you, Billy's gonna win. What happens when you try to opt in and can't because of where you live? Perfect, I'll get to that. Give me a second. 1,000. Yeah, man, maybe. That'd be cool.
The ninth wonder of the world, China!
Okay. So if you cannot opt in because of where you live, that would be through PayPal. But there might be other ways that you could. I just don't know how yet. I was talking about this with Q, I think, when he was trying to set up to opt in. He was asking questions about like cash apps and Venmo and things like this, and I was like, if I opened it up to that, it'd be very, very difficult to track. The reason I'm doing it through PayPal is that it's easy to track. I haven't figured out a way around this yet because of the incident in question is on Instagram. Somebody had messaged me, and it might be you, Tribal Chief, is that the Bahamas don't allow banking through PayPal, seemingly. And I looked it up a little bit, and it's really strange. It's because their government runs the banks a little bit differently and things like this. It's very strange. So there isn't going to be a way that I can get around that. I mean, I can't think of any way to do it. So I don't know. No clue. But I will look into it a little bit more. Odds are it'll just be a thing of I can't accept money from Bahamas. It's typically, I mean, I guess that would be my answer. Like if this was my full-time job, of course I'd probably have more time to invest in it, but I don't. So if you're not 80 and not doing team mode, I'll be disappointed. I'm pretty like annoyed that I love wrestling so much to the point that I'm kind of addicted. Like, usually wrestling's been like awful since about 2007, 2008 for me. Like every once in a while it's like I enjoy. I don't know if it's just I grew up or what, but I just, you know, I just don't get excited anymore for Monday or Friday nights as China is just seemingly squishing Carmella here. Uh-oh. Military press. Mamacita. China. Ninth wonder of the world dropping Carmella. Is this going to be enough? 1, 2, 3. Okay, a kick out. Okay. Alright, Carmella, let's go. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Like, as long as there's video games and I'm able to play them, I'm probably going to play them. And if WWE's around when I'm 80, I'll probably play that too. DDT. Down goes Carmella. China is destroying Carmella right now. China is destroying Carmella. She doesn't want to end it either. She wants to continue the punishment. She could easily have ended this matchup already. Yikes. I've PayPal'd overseas before. It's specific countries. It's not just overseas. I looked into it. It's very weird. It's... The Bahamas is one of those that is strict. Powerbomb. Oh my god, why is that powerbomb so gross? Like she doesn't care if you die. Bear hug. Oh my. Just tap, Carmella. Oh dear. Oh my. What a win for the ninth wonder of the world, China. Oh my.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, China!
And for a superstar who's had such a disappointing T-mode career so far, that was a very important win for her. We've seen her feud with Ronda Rousey. She was in the Survivor Series match that ended Season 2, going up against Ronda Rousey, and my goodness, China looked real good there. I don't think she picked up any points in that Survivor Series match either. I'm going to go ahead and look real quick while we have some time. I don't think she picked up any points in that matchup. She did not, so, you know, maybe China's looking to dominate a little bit here. Maybe deservingly so. Alright, Nikki Cross versus Alexa Bliss. Remember, we don't do entrances on the second round anymore because we're trying to quicken the pace of these a little bit. Thank you for the follow. L. Ian Bick or Leon Bick? Leon B. Ick? I tried. Lean back. What is it? If the honeys don't dance, you just pull up your pants and do the walk away, lean back. We don't do entrances though. So can I opt in or man? So Tribal Chief, if that was you, you need to give me some time to think and figure out how I can do that. So, what if I paid for him? That gets to be a really tricky. It gets to be tricky waters. If it was like, oh, a subscription from Twitch, then it's easier because you can gift subscriptions. I don't know if you can do that in PayPal. I'd have to think. Let me give me some time to look into it. Give me at least till Monday to look into that, and I'll look into that a little bit more. Different ways to opt in. And that would work, Q, if you can have him Venmo you and then you pay for him for the season. That could work. I would be okay with that. I just know that for my side of the accounting, it's like really tough for... I want it all to be through PayPal right now until I figure out a different way. Bro, come on, it's just funny. No, like, I'll PayPal you the $5, and then just take from him paying, it's just coming from me. Correct. I think that's totally fine, because it'll come from you, and then you just put in the note, hey, this is for Tribal Chief. And then, like, that's totally fine. Like, for my accounting, that makes sense. I can do that. I could just as easily have him Venmo me, or whatever. But, I have a feeling that I don't know if our American apps are going to work with his Bahama apps. If indeed he's the person from Bahama, which he might be, because that's, like, if they're cool with Cash Apps, then I don't know why they wouldn't be cool with PayPal. Very strange. I mean, Alexa Bliss had such an amazing first-round matchup, and here she is in the second-round matchup against one of her friends, her best friend, Nikki Cross, tag team co-champs, and once upon a time, and, just having some trouble here. Having some trouble. A bit of a competitive match. Trouble if you say I love Q so much. He's such an awesome friend. Forget paying me back on his pay. Oh, look at that. See, but again, that's not my charity. Alright, I just want to make that clear. That's not me. I'm not giving away goods. I don't want to be unfair or anything. It's not my thing. Right down the arrow, right down the middle there. It's not up to me, though. Well, and like I always do, I put my foot in my mouth. Nikki Cross was having an excellent match, and now Alexa Bliss has come roaring right back, focusing on the arms here. There's a few TikToks that I want to do that are very WWE centric, so I do recommend you to go follow me on TikTok. Now, most of my TikToks are going to be probably what I watch on TV, and then me noticing things about the episode. It might be a review, it might be a reaction, it might be a joke, it might be a funny haha, it might be something I notice in the background, it might be a critique or a criticism or something I don't like. Could be anything. I just really like watching TV, and I feel like that's the best use of my TikTok. And that includes wrestling. So if I happen to be watching, you know, AEW Moxley versus Omega later or tomorrow or whatever, if I find some time for it, then that'll absolutely be something you'll probably be seeing on there. Do your job, ref. Wow, I mean, the crowd is very audible tonight. I thought I heard Mojo Rawley. Now I'm hearing someone just yelling, do your job. My goodness. This is a very competitive matchup between two friends who know each other very, very, very deeply. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross have been friends for at least past year. Very, very close to each other. Going for the pin. 1, 2 off the Hurricane Rana. Kick out. Nikki Cross. Kick the spine. Insult to injury. That backhand spring. Double knees to the midsection. Going for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Bliss ends. Nikki Cross. Bliss will be heading to the finals, trying to win back a Teemo championship to her collection. She's still upset, man. She's been yelling at the ref all night long. Well, let's stop and see who her opponent's going to be now. China has looked real good, but Billie Kay has Peyton Royce in her corner. Some shenanigans, perhaps? Maybe. We will see. Nikki Cross did look good again, though. She looked really, really solid. This was just a great tournament. You know, not very big names in this tournament, besides, like, you know, the top 3 who we have left. But my goodness, did they, like, impress? It's not your fault your country won't let you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I wanted to hit the one fall.
Making
I wanted to hit the one fall. Billie Kay makes her way out. That's Lala. Kamala's a noob. I don't know, but we've seen this, right? Pete Dunne also lost in a Teemo tournament earlier this season after Q selected him, and then he is now in a title opportunity this Sunday at Judgment Day. So, you know, anything can happen in Teemo. It's just one of those things. Front face lock here for China. China. A rest hold. Interesting. Right away. Very interesting. China wins. Can you be on Twitch? Let us watch the pay-per-view of AEW for free, please. No, because that's illegal. It's illegal. You know, I just, now, if I was, you know, cool with Trump, and I was confident that he would pardon me before the 20th, then, yeah, I would 100% do that. But he's not going to. I'm not getting no pardon, so I'm not going to break the law. I'm not going to break the piracy law of rebroadcasting intellectual property of other people that obscenely. Especially a pay-per-view. Especially a pay-per-view. Like, the game, of course, is not my intellectual property, but I am transforming it a bit, right? Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing that. I don't mind about music, though. I don't give a fuck about music. She got out without attacking in the first one. I'm back. Merry Christmas. Did Alexa win? She did. Alexa did win. Yep. Check PayPal, okay? It'll pop up, maybe, on my phone. Maybe, maybe not. Isn't the next AEW pay-per-view in February? That would make sense as to why they did all their stuff tonight. Maybe to compete against War Games. Big pin here off of China. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I was going to say, just like that? No, Billie Kay back up. She's at 79%. Don't call it a comeback. Here she goes. Oh my god. Just tossing Billie Kay. Billie Kay rolling to the outside. Not happy. A little flustered. And China is on the attack. The ninth wonder of the world, Mamacita. I am in the, I'm in August now of the year 2000. First of the month. Eddie Guerrero is still with China. That's where I'm at in the wrestling timeline of rewatching old wrestling. This is an era I haven't watched, right? This portion of 2000 up to about the middle of 2004 is stuff I haven't seen. So, the Invasion, Booker T vs. Triple H, Katie Vick, like, all these real cringy things, all of this stuff I missed. So, we're up to 8, China. We're up to 8. This is a little scary, because Billie Kay could kind of weasel her way into a win here. DDT. China has got to get into the ring. She's not going to listen. Oh, no. It's a draw. We have to restart the match. We have to restart the match. Okay, here we go. Okay, I was like, interesting. Ref, restart the match here. A little bit of a new lease on life for Billie Kay. Billie Kay comes out firing. Now that's round 1, okay? Here's the rules. The rules are similar to Season 2. Here's the rules. When we have a tie, like we just did, we go to round 2. Round 2 plays out the same way, okay? Round 2 plays out the same way. Let's say this time it goes double count out again. Well, round 3, we go to the judges. And that means we go back to the menu. We just hit simulate. Doesn't matter who wins. And the judges decide who won the match. And again, it's like UFC. When you go to the judges, sometimes it might not be the right choice. I mean, you just kind of want to win the match outright. You don't want it to go to the judges. Trivial opted in. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Trivial. And by that I mean thank you, Q, for helping out Trivial. I appreciate that. Tribal. I don't know why I keep... Okay, so I have a friend named Tibial King. And that is why I'm saying that so much. Is his online persona or whatever. I watch WWE pay-per-views on Discord. I mean, I watch them on the network. I don't mind, you know, like AEW is a good company. I feel like they deserve the money. I feel like they put out a product, right? WWE is a pretty gross machine, kind of like Disney, that is like good, yeah, but it's also kind of gross. Oh, big flapjack. 1, 2, 3. Yow. Well, she tried. China winning and moving on to the finals. And we're going to have Alexa Bliss versus China here in this matchup. Now, what's interesting is that we had Billie Kay versus China in that Survivor Series matchup. Billie Kay actually got a win, or a point in that match. I just don't remember how she got the point. Maybe she beat China. I don't think so, but maybe. Here we go. This is for the NXT Classic Women's Team Championship. Alexa Bliss, China. Neither of these women have held this title. This will be a new title for them. Let's see who takes it. Of course, this title going into vacancy after Season 2 ended. Nikki Bella had to give up one of her titles, her single titles, because she was not Superstar of the Season. This is the one she chose to give up. I pay for the network. You just watch it on Discord with a group of people? Is that what you mean? This one's a toss-up? Yeah, this is going to be an interesting main. I'm pretty sure. What happens if Billie Kay wins the tournament? Well, she's not going to. But if she did, then it would likely be Billie Kay versus Dana Brooke at Judgment Day for the title. Because she got screwed over. Or at the very least, we'd do Dana Brooke versus Peyton Royce. And if Dana could get the win over Peyton Royce, then, you know, it would be like that. This one's a toss-up. Representative versus representative, that's true. Yes, gotcha. Yeah. That's cool. I also pay for the network. I participate in my, non-humanistic quality of life. Let me know when you get the notification. I could probably check real quick. Let me check real quick. Usually my phone doesn't pop something up unless I activate it. So let me take a gander here. Oh, and also I think I was switched over on my work email, so it's possible. I mean, right now, Alexa Bliss is in a bad spot. Alexa Bliss coming back. Do I even have this as an app, I wonder? Oh, I don't have it as an app. I do not have it as an app. So maybe I should have it on my phone. I'll have it as an app. That way I can just look at it on my phone. Alexa Bliss at 36% here. Again, NXT Classic Women's Team Mode Championship. There's a Team Mode title on the line and 2 fantasy points as well. And it's going to go to a representative. Somebody's going to be tying this game up, I guess, huh? Nice takedown, the 9th wonder of the world. We're going to do a sit-out powerbomb to Little Miss Bliss. China's getting close to the red, though. Look at her. She's doing some damage. She's gaining some momentum. But don't count out Alexa Bliss. She's right there. Always looking for a Team Mode title. Big bear hug here. It tapped out Carmella earlier tonight. Alexa Bliss elbowing her way out. She's trying to at least pop in the ears. It's going to mess up the pressure in your ears. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow, what a knee. Nasty. Big up here from Bliss. What a right hand. The right hand has taken down China. Alexa Bliss on fire. She's going to have to be. She is absolutely going to have to be. Season's bad for me so far. I mean, we're only in, what, the 2nd week of it? We're only 7 days into it? It's not too bad. What Discord can I watch AEW pay-per-view? So, I mean, I'm imagining your friends, like, do they stream it to the thing? And you just decide to pay for it for the extra bits? Or do you guys just all have WWE Network? And you just talk about it at the same time? Like, I'm assuming it's very much like a Twitch channel, where it's just playing and then you guys are chatting. I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm not in any of that, though. I mean, it's not illegal to tell me about. Not illegal to talk about. It's just illegal to do it, right? So, like, every once in a while, if a UFC pay-per-view isn't good enough for me, I'll watch it on Periscope or whatever. It's on Twitter video. That's what I'll usually do. Big military press here from China. Down goes Alexa Bliss. China looking confident, looking good. Gonna drag Bliss to the middle of the ring, and this might be it here. We might have a new NXT Classic Women's Team Mode Champ. 1, 2, kick out Bliss. Bliss back to her feet. Don't forget, friends, we have a main event. Drew McIntyre, the Sinister Scotsman, taking on Captain Charisma. Big pedigree. China taking down Bliss. I don't think she's surviving this one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. China. 2 points. 2 fantasy points for her representative. And your new NXT Classic Women's T-Mode Champ. Whew. Oh, gotcha. Johnny and Lita. Can I know how he got 2 picks? So he had already had Lita before. That is how we decided that. Damn it, almost won again. It was close. Don't worry, Alexa Bliss, she'll be back. What a win for China, the 9th wonder of the world. Ladies and gents, let's get to the main event of the evening. But first, let's set up a new tournament. Now, what I want to do is put this in right now. That way we know that we're not making mistakes, right? So that's in. Boom. China's in. She is selected, so we're going to put that in there. The selections, the little boxes on the sides, might be a little bit tougher for me to keep up on. So just again, when you see an issue, keep me notified of it. I will try to keep up on it as much as I can. Okay. Cedric Alexander is selected. I think Nikki Bella is selected. I think Batista is selected, right? Someone has the animal, I'm pretty sure. Lashley and the Dream are selected. I think, Charlotte, let's see, Velveteen is for sure. That's an easy one. So, Charlotte and Trish, right? I'm proud of you guys, by the way. Season 1, our goal was to get women involved. And then I think Season 2 was a little bit of, getting women and cruiserweights a little bit more involved and more, integrated into team mode. And we did that, right? And now we're seeing a healthy selection here of men and women superstars. Both Trish and Charlotte taken, Lita taken, right? Chyna, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Bella, right? These are all good things. These are all fantastic. Okay. Leon, how's it going? Lita wasn't picked today. Yeah, she was picked a couple days ago, like Saturday. Wait, so I got 2 points for Lashley's win, right? I have not put in the World Heavyweight title points yet, but yes. If I don't get in, okay, whatever. Yeah, you might. Yeah, I have not put in the world title points yet. I picked Lita on a different stream, but Prophet couldn't remember because he didn't write it down. Correct. And Johnny was my pick for today. Correct. Also correct. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and select. We are doing the new Intercontinental Team Mode Championship, but before we do that, now, we are going to be doing Velveteen Dream's Universal Team Mode title, Monday night. So that's the next championship to be defended. But he might not be the champion. It might be Shorty G. It might be Chad Gable. Chad Gable does have a title match this Sunday at Judgment Day for the Universal World title, but that Universal title is going to be on the line next Monday night. Now, next Wednesday night, we are going to crown a never openweight champion. This is a new title to T-Mode. It's taking over as one of the mid-card titles of NXT. And I can't wait to crown that championship. So that's what we're going to do on Wednesday. Let's see here. New US, we already have. New IC title we're doing tonight. So I believe we're going for the Intercontinental 98 Championship. Next Friday. So that's the schedule right now. We're trying to fill in all these championships before we hit all of the other titles that already do have owners. So we have a lot of mid-card titles coming up next week. We have one tonight, so let's book it right now. Let's book it right now. Alright, championship. New Intercontinental Team Mode Championship. And this is going to be on SmackDown WCW. It's Intercontinental. You know what? Real quick. I just want to say, rest in peace to Pat Patterson. First ever Intercontinental, right? Team champion. What an interesting goon. And I call him a goon because that's how I know him. That's how I knew of him, right? I've been watching old school WWE programming for the past 2, 3, 4 years or so, trying to catch up on stuff I hadn't seen. And I didn't see 1998 to about the end of 1999. I saw a little bit of 1999, 2000 during its real big height. But watching him with Vince McMahon was just so interesting as him being a goon. And then learning his story, right? And people tell stories about Pat Patterson all the time, how he was like, behind the scenes, he didn't open up about his sexuality or anything. Like it's a crazy story. It's one of those stories that I wish hope someday that we get to hear, because he seems like a very, very behind the scenes, super influential individual in terms of WWE. He seemed like a close friend of Vince McMahon. So I'm super curious to see how they honor him. NXT probably did I think Friday Night SmackDown is when we'll see a big tribute. I want to see the documentary because he seemed like a genuinely interesting person. And I don't remember if he was in Legends House. I think he was, and that might have been when I first had him like on my radar of like, oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. I hope you got the PayPal notification. I can check real quick before the main event. But yeah, Intercontinental Championship, it just feels right. The new Intercontinental title, and then next week we'll do the classic Intercontinental title. Well, one of the old school Intercontinental titles. Cedric helped me win. I picked lead on a different stream. Do you remember? Okay, I said that one. Okay, I hope you get the PayPal notification. Cool, I will do that now. Not me in the IC title picture. Maybe. Who's the hardcore champ? Prophet. Right now it's Edge. He runs the hardcore division. Yeah, Linger, thank you for helping me out on that. I want to be in the picture with the IC title. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I didn't hear about him. Rest in peace, Pat. Yeah, that was this morning. It was pretty, like, I was like, oh, man. One of the Stooge guys with Jerry Briscoe? Yeah, he was the other one. He was the one who came out he was the wrestler, right? Briscoe was always kind of like the goon who's like, yes, sir, Mr. McMahon, and he'd get the coffee, but Pat Patterson would like do the fighting or take the chair shots or whatever. Yeah. He did a lot with the match layouts and finishes, and yes, he was in the house. And you know what? You know who I really respect as a superstar and individual? Someone who I think tells the truth is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and they're good follows on Twitter. I highly recommend you do that. When I woke up and I saw Sami Zayn's remembrance tweet, and my goodness, it was like, yeah, like everything you said is kind of how I felt. Now I want to see those stories. I want to see the documentary. I want to see those behind the scenes of when he was helping out Sami Zayn, because they have cameras everywhere in WWE. So I'm sure they'll put something together, and I hope that they do. First ever Intercontinental Champion. One of the greatest stooges of all time. I mean, we talk about Seth Rollins and D&D Protection Agency, whatever, his two goons. His two goons were really fashioned behind Vince McMahon and the goons he had, right? So it's like, it's just tough loss today. But, you know, it's going to continue to happen. The older I get, the older all of you get. It's going to be a continual thing. All right, here we go. New Intercontinental Championship. We're going to WCW 3. I don't know what this one is, but we'll go to it. All right, here we go. We have Gargano. We have Breeze. We have The Rock, but not Default Rock, so we do need to change this. This is a reroll. Cody Rhodes is going to take on a newcomer here in Angel Garza. Now, I wouldn't really recommend him at 76. I think he's like a 79, maybe even an 82 tops. But man, at 76 for Angel Garza, he's that below Angelo Dawkins. That seems a little sus to me, but we'll see what happens here. He does have a couple of attires. Fandango is in this, so it looks like we got both members of Breezango. Ted DiBiase, Kenny Omega, the cleaner is here, and No Way Jose. I don't believe any of these guys have used all three of their things, so I think we're good for this Intercontinental Timo Championship tournament that we will be doing on Friday. Gargano has an interesting lineup for him. Gargano, not only is he going to be in the corner of Drew McIntyre tonight, but he is going to have a title match against Roman Reigns this Sunday for the NXT World title, and he might be going into that match as Intercontinental T-Mode champion as well. So this is kind of a big deal for Gargano. Big pickup for, I think the hottest pick today was Gargano. Everybody wanted Gargano. This is good. Does anybody see anything wrong with this? I don't think I do. He also created the Royal Rumble. Oh, interesting. See, these are the things that I probably had heard that before, but I didn't remember it. I really want to hear that. Put me in there for the Intercontinental title. Profit made me. I'm not gonna make it easy for you. I don't know. Did you make it in? It's random. I'll take Kenny Omega. Q, did you take a person tonight? I don't think you did. That's a great weight and a great pick. Nah, I don't think you did. All right, okay, Kenny Omega is selected. He is good to go. Do I want anybody in this tournament? I kind of want Garza, but I wouldn't mind taking the American Nightmare. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Maybe I'll think on it during the main event. Can I see Cody? Or can you have Cody? Is that what you're asking? I have Johnny. He's in, so I'm good. Yeah, Tribal Chief, you're looking good. I waited for this moment to pick. Well, there you go. Yeah. Kenny Omega's probably a solid pick for that bracket. Ted DiBiase's a sleeper pick, though. He's a sleeper pick. Cody's overall. Yes, I can go look. But I'll say that he's good, right? Again, T-Mode provides. It's very interesting that, not all the time does overall matter. But, yes, I will show you his overall. I think he's 92, maybe? Let's see. Where would I go? Here. Maybe? Okay. Oh, 84. 84. 84. Yeah. And then, again, before... Well, let's see. So, I should do this offline, because there might be some surprises people don't know that we have in here. CM Punk, of course, is one. He's been selected. But there's a few people in here who you probably haven't seen me scroll by yet. So there's a couple surprises that we might see this season. What's Omega's overall? He is an 87. 87 overall. I think Cody, Kenny, Moxley, I think these are all people who I made sure were about right. And I don't talk about overall. I'm talking about, okay, leg attack. Like in my head I went, okay, he'd be at this rate. And then this is what it turned out to be. Linger says I'm taking Cody. Okay. All right. Cody and Kenny are taken. It's a couple members of the New Japan Bullet Club getting taken right away. Wasn't Cody in Bullet Club? I'm pretty sure. I was going to say, where's Linger? Linger is taking Cody Rhodes. I was going to take him. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick Chad Gable, right? Title opportunity this Sunday. I think all you are sleeping on Chad Gable. That's what I think. Okay, I will update these offline. Let's get to the main event. I'm excited. Sorry. By these, I can see that. You guys can't see that. Where's my boy? Darby Allin. I think I do have Darby Allin in here. I think I do. Maybe. Maybe he'll show up. We'll see. Okay, let's do this. 1-on-1. It's time. Let's go ahead and get our boy Christian out here. Let's get Christian out here. He's gonna have a manager. He's gonna have Roman. Look at that. Look, Roman was ready, man. Tribal Chief doesn't mess around. Doesn't mess around. Oh, no. And then we're gonna have our other superstar who was. Oh, look at that. Let's get our other superstar in here, who interfered on Monday. Drew McIntyre. Oh, damn it. And his guy is going to be Johnny Gargano. Well, and not his guy. These guys are just going to be at ringside, really. They're not like a team or anything. Yeah, Christian is not really in the good graces of Roman Reigns. He's definitely thankful, but Christian is, he's here to make a name for himself. Did I miss it? Did I? There it is. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, main event. I think winner's going to get a title match, so here we go. Drew McIntyre has some beef with Roman Reigns, and we know that. We know that from this past Monday. Roman Reigns was interfered with by Drew McIntyre. Christian came out and kind of evened the odds, so let's have us a little main event here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Roman Reigns from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at
Captain Charisma.
27 pounds, Christian.
Making his way back. We have not seen Christian almost at all. Like, I can't remember the time we saw Christian. But as he comes down, I think we need to give China her star. I forgot to update these. Not bad. It's okay. We'll give her her star. Oh. My mouse stopped tracking for a second. Yikes. Interesting. I know you got that I'm interested in if I see him show up. I know you got one that I'm interested in if I see him show up. Ooh. Okay. I know my next pick. Check notifications. Lol. What notification? You actually kind of do a good Drew impression. I also am impressed with how much my Scottish impression has improved on the phone. My phone's a piece of shit. I'll look. Okay, so ever since he became WWE Champion, I've just been listening to his promos, and I've gotten better. I used to be awful at Scottish. Awful. Just dreadful. So I'm happy as well, because when he interfered against Roman Reigns, I don't know if it was adrenaline, but I just went straight in